A moment to savour for all of us.
Señoras
Lined
y
up
señores,
on the start
bienvenidos al
line,
partido
their
de hoy.
eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're ready now for the anthems. There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now, can they get him away? McKennie, real chance! Goal! The United States! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Estados Unidos, convertido en el minuto 3.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The United States gain their reward with an early goal. And he's intervened well there. Adams. Pulisic. McKenzie. Adams. Over to the right flank. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. What a throw in. Richards with the clearance. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Alderete.
Paraguay really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
McKennie has found the net here, of course. And he's straight offside. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. It's a sweeping cross. Now it's Balogun. McKennie. Now it's Balogun. Pulisic. That's destined for the flank. He's a sharp little ball. Chance! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for a runner. Pulisic tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gomez. And Almiron. Looking for options for movement. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Richards can get it clear. Robinson. Mackenzie. Dest. Adams. Now Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Gomez gets it away. And they're quick to get it back.
Might want to be careful there. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Alderete. Almiron. And he's being shifted off it.
Se agregará un minuto al
Balogun.
tiempo reglamentario.
And here's Pulisic. And the through ball. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had...
And that brings the first half to a close. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
The United States can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. That gets us going once more. The United States currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
It's a searching pass, getting up there! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gomez. Alderete. And Almiron. Gomez. Team still separated by the game's only goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. Now it's Almiron. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there.
La cantidad de espectadores
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
fue de 80.953.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. Oh, nice touch. Ball in towards the middle. Caught offside that time. Paraguay can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Ream. And it's McKennie. Mackenzie. Dest. Threads one in. Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival. Almiron. And that's a throw-in. Robinson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
The United States clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Almiron. Almiron! Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's crossed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Paraguay really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Dest. The United States still ahead by the game's only goal. Spread it left. Some resolute defending there. It's a promising position. Might be to big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 6.
So here comes a substitution.
Entran número 26.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Hangs in across. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. McKennie picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.